Okay, now that I have completed in your history, I'm going to begin your head to assist me. If at any point during this assessment that you feel uncomfortable, please let me know. I'm going to begin by inspecting your face. Your face is symmetrical. I don't see any lacerations or anything. Now I'm going to palpate your cranium. If you feel any pain, please let me know. Okay, hair is evenly distributed. She did not report any pain. Next thing I'm going to do is feel her temporal arteries. Okay, temporal arteries are regular and symmetrical. Next thing I want to do is perform check her TMJ joints. Can you clench down on you? Open and close your mouth for me. Do it again for me. Okay, I'm checking to see if I hear any clicks or anything. I don't hear any clicks. Next thing I want you to do is clench down on your teeth for me. Assessing cranial nerve 5 against resistance. Okay, you does that well. Now I'm gonna assist cranial nerve 7. And I want you to smile for me. Frown. Close your eyes tightly. Lift your eyebrows. Show your teeth. Puff your cheeks. Okay, now I'm gonna perform the cotton whip. Let me know when you feel this. Okay, cotton whips performed. I'm gonna move on to your eyes. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna check your visual acuity. I'm gonna get you to stand right here. And let me get some. Okay. I'm going to get you to hold this index card over your right eye to begin with. And I want you to read the lowest line. You can read for me.
DEFPOTEC.
Okay, do the other eye for me.
DEFPOTEC.
Okay, vision is 20/20. You got on glasses or contacts?
Contact.
Okay, you can have the seat for me. Now I'm going to check your pupils. Okay, pupils round, reactive to light. They're about a 4. Sclera is white, iris is brown. Now I want you to follow this pen for me with your eyes and do not move your head. Eyes are symmetrical with movement. Now I'm going to assess your ears. No drainage or anything present. Okay, your ears look good. I'm going to perform the whisper test. What I'm going to do is occlude one of your ear and whisper something to you, and I want you to repeat what you hear.
Yellow.
Blue. Okay, whisper test went good. Now I'm going to inspect your nose. First, I'm going to look at it. It's symmetrical. I don't see any drainage. Mucous membranes are pink and moist. Now I'm going to check the patency of your nose, and I want you to occlude one side and sniff for me. The other side. Okay, patency is good. Now I'm going to palpate your sinuses. Palpate your sinuses. Do you feel any pain when I do that? The maxillary, any pain?
No.
Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to inspect your mouth. Could you open your mouth for me? Lick your tongue out. Open wide for me. Say ah. Trying to make sure the uvula is rising, and it does. Mouth is pink and moist. No lesions or anything inside. Now I'm going to check your gag reflex. Can you lick your tongue out? Gag reflex is present. Now I'm going to assess your neck by starting by doing your lymph nodes. Okay, your preocular. I shouldn't feel any nodules or anything, and if I do, they should be spongy and move freely. The postocular, the occipital, the submandibular, submental, supraclavicle, deep clavicle, post clavicle, supramandibular. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to assess your cranial nerve too. If you would put your chin to your chest for me. Okay. Could you turn your head to the one side, the other side? Okay. Could you take your head, extend your head backward for me? And could you shrug your shoulders? Okay. Can you place your ears to one side, the other side? Okay. Now I'm going to feel your carotid pulse. Okay. Both pulses are palpable and regular. Now I'm going to listen to them using the bell of my stethoscope, trying to listen to see if I hear any bullets or anything, and I shouldn't. Okay, I don't see if I hear any bullets. Now I'm going to assess your posterior chest. What I'm going to get you to do for me is turn to the, just like that. Thank you. I'm going to begin by palpating. Do you feel any pain? Okay. Now I'm going to perform the tactile friendliness. What that is as I palpate your back, I want you to say 99.
99. 99. 99. 99. 99.
Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to take a listen to your lung sounds. Okay, lung sounds are clear. I don't hear any adventitious sounds. Now I'm going to palpate your lung fields, percuss your lung fields. Okay, sounds good. No dullness or anything. Now I'm going to inspect your upper extremities. Okay, first I'm gonna start by inspecting and palpating your arms. Arms are warm. Okay, I don't see any lesions or anything on her arms. I'm going to palpate your brachial, your radial, and your arteries. All arteries are palpable and symmetrical in rhythm. Now I'm going to assess your capillary refill. Capillary refill is less than 3 seconds. Now I'm going to test your range of motions of your shoulders. If you would take your hands and lift your hands over your head. Then I want you to take your hands and extend them backwards. Okay. Now I want you to take your hands and hold them abduct and adduct. Okay. Now I'm gonna test your range of motion in your elbows. If you would take your hands and fold them up like this. Okay. You can bring them out. I want you to do it against resistance. Okay. Does that well. I want you to test the range of motion of your wrist. If you would flex and extend your wrist. Okay. Open and close your hands. Okay. Spread your fingers. spread and close your fingers. And I want you to take your thumb and touch each finger. Okay? Now I'm going to perform the finger to nose test. What you'll do is spread your arms open and take your finger and tap your nose on each side and kind of speed up with it for me. Okay, she does that symmetrically. Now I'm going to assess your graphesthesia. Can you hold your hands out and close your eyes? I'm going to draw something in your hand and you let me know what you think I drew.
A 7.
Okay.
8.
Very good. Now I'm going to perform your stereognosis test. I'm going to place an object in your hand and you let me know what object you think you feel by feeling the object.
Paperclip.
Okay. Keep your eyes closed. I'm going to place another object in your hand. You let me know what you think that object is.
Marble.
Okay, very good. Okay, now that you have done that, I'm going to test your reflexes. Would you take your arm? I want you to take your arm. Okay. All right. All right. And do the other side. Okay. Alrighty. Very good. Both arms are symmetrical and reflexes. Now I'm going to perform your chest. Examine your chest. If you would lie down for me. Okay, just examining, your chest looks symmetrical. No breathing is regular and unlabored. I'm gonna palpate your PMI. Okay. Now that I've done that, I'm going to auscultate your lung sounds. First, I'm going to be using the bell of my stethoscope. Got the aortic, which is on the right side, second and between the second and third intercostal space. Then you got the aortic, which is on the left side, between the second and third intercostal space. And then you got the tricuspid. Okay. Then you got the mitral. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to listen with the bell side. And what I'm doing with the bell side is trying to see if I hear any murmurs or anything. And I shouldn't. Okay, no murmurs are present. Sounds good. All I hear is S1 and S2. Now I'm going to assess your abdomen. First, I'm going to inspect the abdomen. I don't see any lesions or anything like that. It's flat. Her umbilicus is inverted, so there's no hernias present. Now I'm going to listen to your bowel sounds by using the diaphragm of my stethoscope. Bowel sounds are present, active in all 4 quadrants. Now I'm going to listen to the renal arteries. Okay. Now I'm going to listen to the arteries. Now I'm going to percuss in all 4 quadrants. Okay, sounds good. Now I'm going to palpate. And let me know if you feel any tenderness or pain. When I do this, I'm going to go a little deeper. Do you feel any pain? No tenderness up in there?
No.
Okay. Now that I've done that, I'm going to palpate your liver. I shouldn't be able to feel your liver. Okay. Now that I've done that, I'm going to inspect your lower extremities. Okay. Okay, now I'm inspecting your lower extremities. Just looking at it and palpating it. You know, I don't feel any edema or anything like that. I'm going to palpate your popliteal pulse. Okay, they're equal in rhythm. Now I'm going to palpate your posterior tibialis. Okay, palpable and equal. Your dorsalis pedis is palpable and equal. Okay, now I'm going to test your range of motion in your hip. I want you to lift your leg up, one leg at a time, about a 90-degree angle. Okay, do the other side for me. Okay, now I want you to take your knees and bend them inward, outward. Okay, now that you have done that, I want you to take your knee to put one of your legs knee to chest. Okay, do the other side for me. Okay, now I'm going to check your Babinski reflex. What I'm going to do is take this and rub it down her feet. Her foot should go downward, which is the right way. In adults and kids, it usually fan up and go outward. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to get you to, if you would, sit up for me.
Can I put my shirt back on?
Yeah, you can put your shirt back on. Sit up for me. Okay, I'm going to assess your Achilles. Good. Okay. 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 Now I'm going to assess your patellar. Okay. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna assess your cerebrofrontal. You would sit back some for me. Okay, I wanted you to take your right leg and go down your left shin like this. Take it and rub it down. Okay, do the other side for me. Okay, very good. Now I want you to stand up for me. Okay, I want you to walk on your heels. Okay, now that you have done that, you can come back. I need for you to walk on your toes backward. Coming towards me, please. Okay, now I want you to hop on one leg. Do the other side. Okay, now that you've done that, I want you to turn around for me. I'm gonna just raise your shirt up slightly. Turn this way for me. I'm just inspecting her spine. Stand straight up for me. Okay. No curvature noted on the spine. Now I'm going to get you to bend down like you're touching your toes. Okay, very good. Now I want you to twist. Okay, very good. Okay, you can have a seat now. Thank you. Your assessment went well, and I'm done.